Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hi everyone. First of all, let me introduce myself and the members of my group. My name is Ajeng Ayu Dwi Aryani as the moderator. My friend Aulia Sani Rifadiani as the first presenter. M. Amar Fauzan Arahim as the second presenter. And also Andi Baso Makasau as the third and the final presenter in this presentation. There are several subtopics that we will present on this occasion. First, we will look at the political situation in Constantinople in the 15th century. Second, we will discuss the conquest of the city. And lastly, the role played by Mehmed II in its development. Without any further ado, I invite Aulia Sani to read the first subtopic.
Okay, thank you, Ajeng. As you can see on the screen, I am Olasani Rifadiani who will explain about Constantinople in the 15th century. Constantinople was the most important city in the world in the Middle Ages. Constantinople has a very strategic location in terms of world economy and politics. From 324 AD to the beginning of the 15th century AD, Constantinople was the capital of Byzantium by the Byzantines. Constantinople is located between the continents of Asia and Europe and is divided by the Bosphorus. The fall of Constantinople to the Turks was an important event that marked the end of the Middle Ages. For centuries, Constantinople was the center of the Western world as well as the defense of Christianity against Islam. During that time, the city is not free from threats, but always survived attacks. Until finally, the Ottoman Turks, led by Mehmed II or Muhammad al-Fatih, managed to conquer Constantinople. The next point will be presented by my friend Amar.
Okay, my name is Muhammad Amar Fauzan and I will explain about the conquest of Constantinople. So there are three backgrounds for the conquest of Constantinople. The first is the Ottomans wanted to control international trade activities in the Constantinople region. The second is Muhammad al-Fatih wanted to undermine the Byzantine domination of the Byzantine Empire in the Middle East region. The third is affirming the power of Islamic influence in the international world. So the conquest of Constantinople began on 6 April 1453 AD. The Ottoman army under the leadership of Al-Fatih are 150,000 troops with giant weapons such as the basilica cannon, which was made with the latest technology at the time. The Battle of Constantinople 14 and 53 took place on ground, sea, and underground. Ground battles took place around the fortress of Constantinople. Naval battles took place in the waters of the Golden Horn. Meanwhile, underground battles were carried out through digging tunnels from the Ottoman troops to tear down the fortification of Constantinople. Ajeng will continue my explanation about the conquest of Constantinople.
The conquest of Constantinople did not show positive results for weeks. The Muslim troops were still unable to break through or tear down the fortress of Constantinople. Based on the book Rise and Fall of the Ottoman Caliphate 2003 by Ali Muhammad Ashalabi, the peak moment of the conquest of Constantinople occurred when Al-Fatih decided to move the Ottoman warships by land to avoid the underwater chains installed by the Roman Byzantines. Just one night, about 70 ships were able to enter the territory of the Golden Horn Strait and make a total attack unheard of Constantinople's defenses. On May 29, 1453, Al-Fatih with the Ottoman army was able to conquer Constantinople as a whole. Okay, the last subtopic will be read by Andi Baso Makasau.
Thank you. Sultan Mehmed II was the figure behind the conquest of Constantinople. Mehmed II, also known as Muhammad al-Fatih, is the seventh Sultan of Ottoman Turk and very young. He was born on March 30, 1432 and died on May 3, 1481. Mehmed II came to power in 1451 when he was just about to turn 20. In 1432, 2 years after coming to power, he was able to conquer Constantinople. Mehmed II was able to defeat an empire that lasted almost 500 years. Mehmed II was the later given the title Al-Fatih because of his popularity as a conqueror. Constantinople had a very strong fortification of 3 layers, so that at the time it was almost impossible to penetrate. But Mehmed II did not lose his mind. He devised a strategy to be able to dismantle the defense of Constantinople. Here are the 4 ways. 1. Prepare a very complete arsenal, especially cannons that are expected to deter the always of Constantinople's defense. 2. Prepare nearly 400 naval fleets. 3. Soldiers recruited by Muhammad al-Fatih were trained since childhood. 4. Diplomacy or first approach with surrounding countries.
Okay, guys, that's all for our presentation. Thus, some subtopics that we can describe in this presentation. Hopefully, what we say can be understood well. I hereby close our presentation. Thank you very much, and wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.